third and fourth year student is going to
Sorry, I realized I didn't really answer your question.
I guess if you're trying to say that you're incentivize third and fourth year students because there'll be employers at the event and they come to the event with the first year students, I understand that. But how would you connect the third and fourth years to the first years and not just interact among themselves and with the employer? I guess that's my question.
I think that the events would be really good experience for the third and fourth years, and then something that they can put onto their resumes. For example, if they chose to volunteer as a tutor, they could put that onto their resume, or if they chose to volunteer as like event leader or like team leader for something like the faculty lecture, that's something that they could put onto their resume and say, oh, this is what I did, and these are the skills that I learned from doing it. So I think that's something that could incentivize third and fourth years to come to the events. And then meeting the first and second years are kind of just like bonuses on top of that, I believe.
Okay, Amy can sort of add on to this question, but I will sort of just probe a little bit deeper there. The point is when we find these third and fourth year students, especially for tutor as the example that you gave, it's hard to find even when it comes to, it's hard to find even when it comes to paying them. So I'll let you finish up with that question. Like, it was hard for you to find tutors even when you're paying them this year, right? Let alone letting them just volunteer.
这个其实我是想问一个稍微不同的方式吧，就是说你刚才有说 faculty lectures， 然后你说希望可以找到大三和大四的学生去来讲这些，那你是用什么方法来找到这些大三大四的？
Well, I want to specifically target third and fourth year students of CSSA's members, and because I believe that they already have a connection with CSSA, and then we're lacking that connection with them. So I want to just reach out to the current CSSA members who are currently second years to invite them to come to these faculty lectures, to tell first and second years about their experiences. I don't know if that answers your question.
行，那我问另外一个 question， 就是说你的打字能力怎么样 ？Like typing in Chinese。
我就用拼音来打，所以就如果我会说的话呢，我就可以打。
OK， 因为就是说我们联系很多大三大四，主要的是用微信来联系，所以你有没有这方面想过？
因为我觉得我的中文的 understanding 不是特别好呢，我是打算呢找一些 team member 的，是可以帮我来写这些 post， 因为我觉得如果我自己写的就不会特别好。But I feel like if I have the idea and I can make sure that my team members understand it, they should be able to help me with writing them.
好的，下一个问题就是你没有在你的 presentation 里面没有提到，就是我们的二手书平台，还有 tutor program， 以及我们的求职讲座和 bridge， 这些你是有什么想法呢？是准备明年不做了，还是说是为什么没有提到？
I'm sorry, I didn't really understand your question.
So we have many programs like the tutor platform and the secondhand books platform, including, and then in the second semester we also have bridge as well as the 求职讲座. So I was just wondering what's your opinion on these, since you did not mention them in your presentation.
I didn't mention them because I didn't want to focus on solely those events because I want something new for the academic position and the academic side for CSSA. In terms of how I feel about them, I still think that we should do it. And in terms of the bridge, unlike what the presidential candidate, I still think we should do it because it is a very big platform. It is something that's very important to our members to have. But I would do it differently. And then in terms of the tutoring platform and the secondhand book thing, I didn't really look too much into detail of it because I feel like if I were to look at how the previous events were held, I would be constrained by how they're traditionally held. I feel like I should have my own solid plan first before I look at how it was like last year or the years before, and then improve my current plan based on the previous year's events.
Okay, so then regarding bridge, because I know you also attended last night,
Yeah.
and you said that you would like to do it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any specific ideas regarding?
Yes. So I know one of the biggest things for me was that I didn't really want to go because it was really expensive. So the first thing I would do is I would choose a different location. And a location that's a little bit more convenient for students to go to. And I would plan the event to be a little bit earlier and maybe like allow for a couple, well, I was thinking of maybe planning some networking type tutorial events before the actual bridge, and then have those mock interview events before the bridge so that they can go into the bridge ready to talk to these professionals in their work. And then just the whole thing overall, I feel like should be organized a little bit earlier because it was quite late. And then offering different types of keynote speakers to target specific things. So for example, having a keynote speaker to target resume building or target interview questions, and then allowing the members to choose what kind of sessions they want to attend, and then allow for a networking session.
So based on your question, so next year your plan is you doing the Bridge to Success, and that is actually having a little bit conflict with our platform with the potential the candidate for president.
Yeah.
So I come up with a simulation question. So right now you are being elected as a VP academic, and he is being elected for the president. So you guys having a different opinion towards the bridge to success about like the president doesn't want to do it, but you still want to do it. So how are you gonna communicate with each other?
Well.
Yeah, you can just do the simulation right away.
So why don't you want to do it?
一个很大的原因是因为我觉得我们今年其实在做很多方面并没有说达到我们之前想要的一个效果。首先是我们在里面投入的资金非常大，这个金额我不能说，但是
你别看我，你看他。
我们金额不能说，但是就算是我们把票全卖完的话，我们是亏了特别多的钱，因为它是我们最贵的一个活动，这是第一点。然后第二点的话，我认为就是说我们今年在办这个 bridge 的时候，虽然我们请到了公司，我认为可能就比如说今天晚上看了，他们那个桌子上并没有任何可以做的那个，所以公司方面是我们这边的，因为我们这边很多公司更多是银行，更多是那种需要原生的一些公司，所以说这是我们在公司上面一些比较片面的一些东西在里面。还有一个就是说我们，就是我认为就是我们目前 bridge 做到为止的话，就是说他的一些我们台上的一些讲话的时候，很多下边的学生他们是就是并没有一个很开的，所以我想就是这是我几个可能的点在里面。
Okay. So first thing, I'm going to answer your finance question. In terms of the event losing a lot of money, that I feel like that happened because of the location choice and because of some maybe costing things that weren't properly costed in terms of how many people we actually bring to the event. So I believe that putting it at a different location would solve that problem, or at least help towards that problem. The second thing, in terms of companies, you're right about how some of the companies were not really relevant to any of the people that went there, so people are not really interested. So an idea that I was having was to reach out to people who are in specific faculties of our members and see what kind of companies they want to work for. Bring those companies to the event instead. And then another thing is that by having the event at a not so, I guess, high class place or a formal place that allows for a little bit more to be more social and allows people to feel more relaxed. So I don't really allows them to be able to talk to these people a little bit easier. And then you're also right about the speaker maybe not really being able to say things that was helpful to the people who attended, which is why I suggested having like a survey when they like buy tickets as to what kind of information do you want to hear, what kind of like sessions would you like to attend, because then you know what they want to know, right? So.
但是在第二点的话，因为是就像我讲，我们其实是如果我们这样邀请的话，可能只能邀请更多是关于 business 的一些学生，因为当地其实今年在办非你莫属和办 bridge 时，我们遇到一些困难，就是说不是说很多的那些工程就 industry 这些 engineer company 是愿意过来招留学生的，所以说如果是有学生是有很多 industry 或者 engineer 他们想邀请这样一个资源的事情，或者是怎么一个想法？就是你会怎么邀请他们，或者说怎么去认识他们，让他们对我们这个活动产生兴趣？
Well, I don't believe that we should market to the companies that were solely an international students club, because I think that's kind of what put us back from bringing those companies in, right? As you're saying, that they're not really interested in international students. So I don't understand why we should use that point to market to these companies, right? So in terms of looking for specifically engineering companies, look at what kind of engineering companies people want to work for. Talk to them, tell them why they should come to the camp, why our people should be able to work at their company.
因为首先是我们这边其实很多，无论说你想做跟研究还是我们其实很多学生是愿意去这个公司的，但是公司他们因为我们现在也知道加拿大其实经济不是很好，那公司不一定说愿意说去招我们这边的人，所以说我们可能更多只是一厢情愿的去认识到他们，但他们还是说不愿意来跟我们一起合作，所以说这个其实是我比较去担心的。
Something that I've learned from attending something like